One of the chord progressions most frequently used in pop music is this one. I have here two examples with two different keys. Hi and welcome to Play It. In this video we are going to be talking about chords. We're going to be discussing the basic part like what's a chord and its logic to how to create a chord progression. You can check the music theory part at the beginning, or if you're impatient, go straight to the formula. I'm going to start with some basics about chords. What's a chord? A chord is a set of 3 or more musical tones sounded at the same time. The most common form of chords is the one formed from 3 notes and is called a triad. Like scales, which we have a video about, chords are unsurprisingly named according to the distance between its notes or intervals. So this first formula I will show you today is the interval formula. All the notes from the chord must be from the same scale. To build a chord, you need to use the notes available in the scale you have chosen for your song, and the distance between these notes is arranged within the scale. In this video we are using C major as an example, but you can apply these formulas in different ones. Chords are formed combining major and minor thirds. So what's a minor or major third? To build a major third, we need a distance of 2 tones or 4 half tones from my starting note. In this case, like I'm building the C major chord, so my starting note will be C. The major third is formed from C to E. To build a minor third, we need a distance of 1.5 tones or 3 half tones from my starting note. In this case, I'm building the C major chord again. My starting note will be E, and the minor third is formed from E to G. Every chord has a pattern. So the major chord pattern is going to be the combination of a major third and a minor third. The minor chord is going to be a combination of a minor third and a major third, while the diminished chord is going to be a combination of 2 minor thirds. Let's see an example. The first chord I will find in the C major scale is C major, joking. Following the formula, this chord is formed from a major third and a minor third, and then the rest. The first minor chord I will encounter in the C major scale is D minor. So following the formula, I will need a minor third first and then go from D to F for my minor third, and then a major third from F to A, and then the rest. The only diminished chord we will encounter in C major scale is B. And according to the formula, this chord is going to be formed from 2 minor thirds. So my first note will be B, the second E, and the last one F, and then the rest. The other formula I will show you today is the scale formula. You can find chords together in groups or clusters. So for me, the easiest way to understand how chords work well together is forming chords from a scale. If you understand this, you will be able to create groups of chords to produce music, better understand the music you are playing or improvising. We will form chords from the C major scale. This scale is formed by playing all the white keys in the piano, starting with, guess the note, C. Chord triads are formed from the numbers 1, 3, 5. 1 being the name of the chord and then counting from there. So this formula is easy because you need to skip the one in between. So for C, I will count 2, 3, and I have E. And then 4, 5, and I will have G. The first chord in the C major scale is C, E, G. And this is one of the major chords in this scale. The second chord I will form is the one starting from D. So I'm going to name D as my number 1. And so I will skip E and I have F in number 3, and then I have A in number 5. The second chord in the C major scale is D, D, F, A. And this one is a minor chord. This happens because of the distance between sounds we were talking about at the beginning. We will follow the same process with the rest of the scale. And these are the chords from the C major scale. The Roman numerals you can see at the top are the numbers I have been showing you throughout the video. So how can we build a chord progression? To build a chord progression, you need to consider that chords have degrees of importance, like ice cream flavors. For C major scale, the first and most important chord will be, drumroll, C major. C major chord and the name of the scale, if that makes any sense to you. The other two most important ones are the fourth and the fifth. In this case is F and G. Again, the Roman numerals are the same numbers I have been showing you from the beginning. Using 1, 4, and 5 as my pillars, you can build any progression. And in the middle, you can add any of the rest of the chord from the scale. In any key, the first degree is the one with the name of the scale and the one you will use to rest and close your musical idea, while the fifth will be the one you can use to leave an opening and continue the music. We will talk about tension and chords in another video, so stay tuned. One of the chord progressions most frequently used in pop music is this one. I have here two examples with two different keys, and you can find this progression in numerous songs through the years. You can find a lot of examples in a video from Axis of Awesome. I will leave the link for you to check it. Hope this info has been useful. Check our channel for more music related content and subscribe so we can make more videos. Bye! Part at the beginning, or if you are impatient and go the beginning of if you are impatient